What's up YouTube? Decided to make a quick video. I'm going to do a how-to video how to wire up a subwoofer in parallel and series. This right here is an old power acoustic subwoofer. I think it's what it was. It was the old leopard print cone. A buddy of mine gave it to me about 4 months ago or something like that. It's been a little while back. He said it didn't work anymore. So I'm going to see if maybe if PSI or fixmyspeaker.com can fix it for me. So I'm going to go ahead and show y'all how to wire in a parallel. So we're going to take two wires. I got black on both these wires showing that this is my ground. And I'm going to run this into my positive here. There, you can see it a little bit better. I'm going to wire it into here. Now after you do that, take your other end. This one doesn't have the black tape on it, but it's still my hot, as you can tell. You'll take this side, you're going to wire it into your hot here. Okay, halfway done. Now we'll take two other wires for our ground, or for our negative. Wire that in to the other terminal right here. Now we'll take one of the other ends and jump that over. Okay. Now, so now I've got my hot and then I got my negative wire. This is what it should look like if you do it in parallel. So we got a hot, two hots running from here. You'll take one and jump it over to the other hot right there. Then we got two grounds, or two negatives. That one runs around to this side. Okay, now we got this positive and we got this negative. This right here is going to go to your amp. Now, depending on your amp, whether it's a 1 ohm stable amplifier or what kind of amplifier it is, if this was a dual 4 ohm subwoofer, it'd be wired down to a 2 ohm. So just remember positive, positive, negative, negative. That's the way I always do it, or that's the way I remember it, instead of calling it just parallel. But positive, positive, negative, negative. That's parallel wiring. If this sub was a dual 4, then you got it wired down to a dual, or you got it wired down to a 2 ohm. If this sub was a dual 2 ohm, it'd be wired down to a 1 ohm. And you gotta watch your amps, or your amp that you order or the sub that you buy, to make sure that your ohms are going to match up and that everything works properly. If you say if this was a dual 2 or a dual 4 and you wired it down to a 2 and you hooked it up to an amp that was a 1 ohm stable, something's going to go somewhere. But that's how you do a parallel. Now I'll show y'all how to do a series real quick. Take all this out. Okay. Now what we're going to do, see, on a parallel wiring, you would hook your hot and negative both on this side. On this side, you'd have your hot and negative that went to your amp both on this side. But this is different. You're going to wire the hot that goes to the amp. So that's my hot for my amp. Fix this wire. Just like that. Then you'll take your negative wire, you'll hook them this opposite side. So when you look at this, you should have a wire from your negative from this side and your positive on this side. Now to finish this up, you'll take this, this wire. It's all one wire. What we're going to do, you'll plug it in to the other two terminals that does not have a wire in it. So I'll say we'll hook this one up in this positive. And what we'll do is we got this negative that goes to the amp and this positive that's going to run to the amp. You'll run this wire that's from this positive, you're going to jump it straight to this negative right here. So you have this negative here. It's gonna, you'll hook that straight in your amplifier, and you'll have this hot that'll run straight in your amplifier. And then you got this wire that jumped from your hot over to your negative. Now, depending on your subwoofer, if this was a dual 4-ohm subwoofer, you actually wired it up to an 8-ohm load. But if it was a dual 2 sub, you've actually wired it up to a 4-ohm, which could actually help you a lot whenever you wire them up. If you've got a crappy subwoofer that that they say holds 1500 watts when really it only holds like 500 watts RMS. Wiring them up, it's a lot safer to run instead of wiring them down. You don't have to worry about burning coils up. It just depends how you wire it into your amplifier. But I'm gonna try to do another video here as soon as I can on how to maybe show somebody how to hook a amplifier up that hasn't never hooked up an amplifier, or just how how to do certain things. But hopefully I can get some thumbs up and stuff for showing car audio people that I'm here to help people. Maybe I can get some thumbs up and some comments now. It's kind of been going slow for me right now, but I mean, I'm not trying to go big or something like that and try to make money or nothing like that. I'm just here to help people. But that's how you hook up a subwoofer in series and parallel. PSI.